Hey there, and welcome to our channel. My name is Jenny, and I'm so glad you're here. On this channel, we share practical ways to live a more sustainable lifestyle and find the resources you need to start making positive changes in your life today. Whether you're looking for sustainable brands or just want to learn more about sustainability, we've got you covered. So sit back, relax, and let's have some fun together. In today's episode, we will dive into details on why sustainable brands are expensive and why you shouldn't mind paying higher prices when shopping for eco-alternative choices. In fact, the base costs that go into sustainable retail are inherently more expensive for a multitude of reasons. So yes, sustainable shopping will impact your wallet more than if you opt for fast fashion alternatives. I get it. Sustainable clothing brands can be incredibly expensive. But a big part of understanding why sustainable fashion isn't more affordable is questioning our own awareness. In the hopes of minimizing their impact on the environment, ethical fashion brands prefer certified organic, natural, or recycled fabrics. Certified organic means that farmers focus on the health of the land and the people in the hope of minimizing their dependence on agricultural chemicals. Natural and organic materials cost more due to the extra work employed to make the process as low impact as possible. Sometimes manually take on tasks like weeding and reparation of pest damage. In addition to costly processes, certifications are quite expensive to obtain. That's because there are sustainable standards to comply with, such as fair wages, safety regulations, record keeping for accountability, and even annual inspections that add to existing business costs. On the other hand, slow fashion brands focus on producing timeless pieces using higher quality material, instead of churning out thousands of trend-driven, poor-quality styles every week. The point is, if your items last longer, you won't need to keep repurchasing them as often, which in turn means less damage to the environment. Labor is the predominant factor driving costs for sustainable and ethical fashion. So while fast fashion brands have continually demonstrated a lack of care for the people involved in the production of their products, eco-alternative brands align their operations with a more moral value set. This includes promoting a worker's well-being and fair pay. Although sustainable fashion is growing in popularity, it is still considered a niche industry. And as you know, prices are directly related to demand. The more market demand there is for a product or service, the more competition it creates, driving down prices when manufacturing in higher volumes. So due to smaller customer demand, sustainable brands must produce in low quantities and in a low competition environment, which in turn drives up the price of production. This leads us to our last touching point. It's actually more expensive to make less. With large quantities, the point of an assembly line is to maximize efficiency through repetition, also known as Fordism, thus minimizing cost. So if a brand wants to produce fewer pieces per style, it can't benefit from this efficient assembly line. Many slow fashion brands take the route of small batch or made-to-measure production, and unless they own their own manufacturing unit, which most don't, it's complicated to keep prices low. It makes no sense to compare sustainable brand prices to fast fashion. Simply put, the criteria are different. Fast fashion's objective will always be to overproduce and make the most profit, regardless of ethics. Sustainable fashion's objective is to safeguard our environment and people. Knowing the true cost behind items is a huge stepping stone into reducing the environmental impact we have on our planet. Sustainability isn't something you can buy, but rather a mindset shift. And it's a commitment to sustainability that will harness real change. When brands are transparent about the time, raw materials, and working conditions it takes to produce something, the low price tags can be quite disgusting. It's safe to say that being a sustainable brand in and of itself is not the easiest or cheapest route. That's why it's so important to understand and appreciate their production initiatives and ongoing preoccupation with our world and its resources. If you don't know where to shop sustainably, Swiss Impact Store is an online marketplace for top sustainable brands where you find everything from apparel to fashion and other eco-friendly lifestyle items. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave us a comment. Your support means the world to us, and we love hearing from our viewers. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.